All right, Florida Ranch, thanks for the question. Let me see if I can tackle this to the best of my ability. First of all, when you talk about running scripts, that's something I got from this book, The Power of Habit. So Charles Duhigg, he just talks about how we run these habits in our daily lives and we don't know we're running it. And that's what you're speaking about with your clients, that they're at a loss as to why you're suggesting different. And the reason why they struggle with that idea is they run these habit loops or running scripts. And that idea runs prominently in the book that I authored, How the River Cats Won, where I tried to take a lot of those ideas and tie it in to baseball-specific concepts. So what Duhigg talks about is he talks about this habit loop, and I refer to this as running scripts, where we're not really aware of what we're doing. And it's all generated by the reward. So I'm really hypersensitive to what we athletes and coaches, what we treat as that reward, because that reward in turn dictates the routine. And that's what you're frustrated with. That's what you're seeing with your athletes, that all they want to do is do what's comfortable for them. So when you tell them, hey, get to work, that's the cue. And then that creates the routine, but it's all driven by the rewards. So the trick becomes to identify what are the rewards, and where do we fall victim. So the first one is speed. Any time that you emphasize speed, and it might not even be a coach, but a lot of players go into an environment like a gym, and if they're more interested in getting out quickly, then certainly doing a routine will satisfy that. So we got to be careful that we don't emphasize speed. Another thing is looking cool. Whenever you're surrounded by people that make the environment awkward or uncomfortable, a lot of times you want to do what you're accustomed to because you're good at it. You've gotten good over time. So instead of being vulnerable, you do the things that you're good at. And that of course is a routine. So we got to be careful about that. We got to control our environment and make sure that it's safe and we can challenge ourselves appropriately. And the last thing is what you've heard me refer to as the achievement trap. Is one of the reasons why we fall victim to routine is because we have success, and success breeds success. So we want to keep doing what we've been doing. But as you've shared in your videos, is that we need to constantly keep stressing our bodies in different ways, because if we keep doing the same thing, eventually we break down. So we've got to be aware of where we fall victim to that success or that achievement trap, because if we keep seeing our progress measured in numbers only, we fall victim to that idea that I'll just keep doing what I'm doing and that'll keep giving me the same success I've achieved. And that, of course, isn't true. So speed, looking cool, and the achievement trap are three rewards that often set in motion this idea of running scripts, as I like to call it.